Hi there, my name is Bill Schmalfelt. I'm 55 years old and I've had Parkinson's disease for 10 of those years. I've had an interesting life. I served in the Navy for almost 9 years, first as a corpsman, then as a Navy journalist. For most of my professional life, I've been involved in journalism one way or another, either as an editor, columnist, or reporter, or in radio as a disc jockey or talk show host. In between radio gigs, I drove an 18-wheeler and kept food on the table. One of my favorite hobbies was acting in little theater productions. And in 1983, I was even on The Price is Right. I won a sewing machine and some mouthwash. In late 1999, while working at a Florida radio station, I began to notice I was dropping things and having leg cramps. After months of symptoms, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at a National Parkinson Foundation clinic in Miami on January 30th, 2000. For years, I was able to pretty much just give lip service to the disease. The symptoms of early PD aren't that drastic, and there were times where I was able to go weeks without even thinking about it. In fact, I think I led a pretty robust life. But in 2006 and 2007, the symptoms had progressed to the point where I couldn't ignore them any longer. By this time, I was working as a writer for a federal agency, and with decent health insurance, I was able to get back on the medication. In early 2007, I learned about a clinical trial at Vanderbilt University Medical Center testing the safety and tolerability of a procedure known as deep brain stimulation on folks in early Parkinson's. The procedure involves drilling 2 holes in the skull and inserting electrodes way down deep into the subthalamic nucleus of the brain, after which neurotransmitters are implanted under the collarbone. The electric signal in the brain breaks up the nerve impulses that cause many of the symptoms of Parkinson's. After being randomized to the surgical group in this clinical trial, I had the DBS surgery done on June 13, 2007. The surgery certainly didn't do anything for my looks, and I was awake for the entire procedure, which was helpful in remembering the experience when I blogged about it. Oh, did I mention the blog? Since 2007, I've been keeping an online diary of my day-to-day experiences with Parkinson's disease, as well as my life before, during, and after the surgery. From hanging out for the 8-day stays at Vandy that I call Drool Fest because they take away your meds and turn off the devices. But that was cool because I got to hang out with some really great people, and we had some truly wonderful people taking care of us as well. I also blogged about my daily life as I recovered from the surgery, as I did my best to rehabilitate myself, but the results have been mixed. The areas where DBS helps, that all works just fine. Where it doesn't help, well, I use a walker now. And I work from home since my symptoms have really hampered my balance and gait. I don't take as much levodopa as I did before the surgery, but I still take a lot of pills. And I blog. I can't help but feel there are folks out there going through the same thing who might benefit from knowing they're not alone. From the Parkinson's masking, which makes you look like a grumpy old fart even when you're in a good mood, to just the day-to-day living that shows Parkinson's isn't a death sentence, it's a life sentence. I've compiled many of these blog entries into a book called Deep Brain Diary, My Life as a Guy with Parkinson's Disease and Brain Surgery Volunteer. It retails for $35 and you can get it at www.lulu.com. It's a hardcover book with more than 200 pages and pictures and everything, and 100% of the author proceeds are being donated to the National Parkinson Foundation to help them in their work to find new and better treatments for PD and someday a cure. I also have a line of products such as hats, cups, shirts, sweaters, and such that you can purchase on my website, and I'm sharing those proceeds with Parkinson relief organizations as well. So why not get a copy of Deep Brain Diary? Again, it's only $35 for the hardcover, $5 for a direct download. Then buy a cap or a mug to show the world your support for the cure. And please drop by the blog from time to time to catch up with me. And drop me a line. Let me know how you're doing. Remember, it's just Parkinson's disease. It's not a death sentence. It's a life sentence.